Hi, welcome back to the channel. F1 Manager, my first sunny side. Make me man of the egg, the sunny side up. Alright, so I was trying my luck in this first sunny side race. But of course, before the race, I tried to open a bit of the crates to see what I can get. Alright. These are the player drivers that I have and the equipments that equip my vehicle. I'm just wondering whether I should spend those money to upgrade all those parts, or should I upgrade the drivers instead. So, but nonetheless, I think it's more important that I have the funding right now. I would like to give it a try for a higher stake race, which is the sunny side race. So let's go into the sunny side race, and if I win, then I got the funds to then upgrade my drivers. So this stake is 60,000, which is quite a lot of money, which I'm hoping for a really good fight, and apparently I have one that is very close. The rivet is as close as I am in terms of the stats of experience and whatnot. So fortunately in this qualifying, I managed to gain favorable positions at 15 and 16, and the rivets is slightly far behind at 22nd, 23rd. But I've quickly realized that the players seems to be, the drivers I mean, seems to be speeding quite a lot, and very quickly I can see the rivets is getting really close, and too close for comfort actually. So I better speed up to try to create the gap, but at the same time I'm being worried about the gap that I need to create in terms of preventing a stacking. So try to have one that go faster than the other, because very soon I think with this speeding up we may have to change our tires. So try to avoid that stacking situation. Eliminated a bit of those stacking by doing one fast, one slow, but the rivet is really strong. I mean, you can see how fast he has overtaken me, and he's now leading. That makes me worried a little, because we are going to lose 60,000. I mean, if we eventually lose out to this rivet. And very fortunate for me, I managed to overtake him at 13, and now he has 15, and my second driver is 22nd, and his is 24. But he's getting really close. You can see when I go for a pit stop, he is just right behind me, and I'm 18 right now, 19th, and he's 22nd, 23rd, and my second driver is very far behind. So I really need to speed up my 24th place second driver. But at the same time, always need to manage the fuel and tires. I'm going to gauge, because if let's say you have 3 rounds left, then you better have 3 point something fuel, so you can have some really last minute dash. Otherwise you may not be able to finish unless you go really slow, and that is the one that actually worries me. If your tires are not to 0, then you have some grip on the road and you can move. If you have 0 tires percentage, apparently you slow down drastically, and people can overtake you really fast. So that is something I learned throughout the mistakes I made in these races. And with this, I've created a slight buffer there. I'm not going to listen to the drivers, because I know the management of the tires and fuel better. So this is not something I'll be more concerned with. But when I go for the stats of the drivers, I'm more concerned if, for example, wet weather management and whatnot, because those are the drivers you need for rainy days, right? But the fuel and the tire management, we can do it better. We will know better what to do. Okay, so had a very so-called narrow wind, and this is the largest wind ever. We got 120,000. Of course, it's a winning of 60,000. That's a lot of money. Of course, I can go for this Formula 1 event, but I prefer not to. Probably don't want to go and try out something that might lose back the money. Rather go and upgrade my drivers first, so that I'm more prepared. Eventually, when I got more money and more experience, then I go for those F1 races. I think that would be a better choice. For now, I just want to upgrade my drivers, which I did, and really happy to upgrade both of them to level 4. These are the two drivers I really cherish. I mean, they are really good, and I really hope and this additional power 2 for my big bike is going to help in the next race. Given that the amount of money I spent, very quickly I spent all the money about whatever I have, about 100,000 or so. So I can really afford to go for the next race, which is a cheaper version. And I really hope that those upgrades helps a bit. Alright, so both of us are using the soft tires. As you can see the icon on the right hand side of the vehicle. Always watch out for the circle, the red circle in this instance, to know how much tires percentage do you have, and of course watch those in the rivets. So it's very important to see all these little things. I mean, I learned this along the way because this is a game I'm trying, still exploring, and of course not good in it, but just trying to learn bit by bit of this game. And I also realize if you have 0% of the vehicle, when you do a bend, I mean those when you challenge those bends, you skid very fast, which lose a lot of time. So really, tire percentage is not something that you can avoid replacing by going to the pit stop and then hoping to gain an extra mile, because end of the day you are losing out. So it's always important not to have 0% in those tires. As you can see, if I'm thinking initially when I played earlier of this game, I was say that, oh, let's go for another round while the competitor rivets go to the pit stop, so I'll be ahead of him. Yes, probably the first few seconds, but very soon he'll overtake you because his tires is full while your tires are bald. So that is not a strategy to work out. Always you need to maintain at least a few percent of these tires before you complete that round. And if you run close to 0, you'll be in deep trouble. So it's good always to keep within above 30%, then you got to gauge. Alright, within 30% before you hit the pit stop is something that you've got to maintain. So at least you can dash a bit, at the same time can get your tires replaced at the pit stop. So 30% is the baseline, I would say, the cut off red line to actually tell you what is the danger zone. So I always try to maintain 30%. I'll go for the pit stop. That is something that I always do. Apparently I think this has a good chance. This rivet is 20 and I'm 17, so I think I have a good chance to win this match as well. Really happy. I mean, the upgrades helps in terms of the drivers, and of course that little additional component upgrade that I made for the vehicle. So this is a result to show you. I mean, drivers are really important. Although they are better drivers, but of course if their rank is too low, like level 1, you definitely lose out to this small senior level 4 drivers. So I'm keeping these drivers for now, and I'm really happy I made the completion and I managed to win this. This money is not as much as the previous round, but apparently it's still good money. Alright, I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.